A changing body is the ultimate test of self-love. If you really love yourself, when it doesn't matter how your body looks like. And this is my experience over the last few weeks, and it really surprised me because I was like, no, I don't mind how my body looks like, but apparently I do. A little bit of a backstory. I had a severe flu a few weeks ago where I was bedridden at least a week. Couldn't eat, and I lost 7 kilos together with a lot of muscle mass. I've been going to the gym for almost 2 years. So it was really hard for me to see, like in that short period, like, wow, I worked so hard for 2 years and now in a couple of weeks, everything gone. Well, not everything, but a big difference. And then also going to the gym, feeling that this weight I could lift a few weeks ago and now I can't even pick it up. I was really confronting. And then looking in the mirror, wow, who is this man? And then I realized that that was another deeper layer of self-love, where I thought, oh, I have a podcast, I have a YouTube channel around self-love. Of course I love myself, no matter how I look like. So this was an epiphany. Okay, a new layer. I still have to accept some parts of me, where it doesn't matter how my body looks like. Now for me, this was when I was sick and lost weight. Maybe for you, it's after a pregnancy or an accident, or you're getting older, or whatever it is. Our body changes over time. And we can really get lost into, well, at that time in my life, I looked like that, and now I look like this, and I don't like this, I want that again. That's a trap. That's a quick way to unhappiness, because you hold on to something in the past, or you look forward to something in the future. Well, the trick of self-love, it's not a trick. The key to self-love is to accept what is. And now I'm coming to understand, for this specific example or circumstance around body image, that it's a process. It's not like flick a switch. Maybe it is for you, but that's not my experience. Because how it happened, this is a process of a week or two, where every time I look to myself in the mirror, naked, it's like, oh no, all those muscles lost. And more of, I see now that it was a mourning process. I was mourning a loss of something that I had. And that's perfectly okay to do. You need to go through that process. Also going to the gym, oh no, I was able to do that. I'm mourning what was. And then when the time went on, I had this realization that I'm sharing with you, like, okay, this is just a deeper layer of self-love that I'm exploring and getting to know. So then I did make a switch in my mind. Okay, so I'm now going to practice accepting what is, how I look like right now. Because I know when now going to the gym again, eating properly again, I'm going to get there again. But that's not part of it. That's not why I'm doing this. It is because to accept every single part of me, no matter how I look like. So now I look to myself in the mirror and I'm looking and seeing, wow, what a beautiful man I am. I look great. I look amazing. And sometimes I believe it, and sometimes I'm still like, those muscles were bigger. But the invitation for you is the same. No matter how your body looks like, you can mourn what was and start to accept what is while you're working towards whatever you want to work towards. But the key is to accept in this moment. And talking to yourself in the mirror is naked, is super powerful. But it can be a big step. So you might begin, which I've been talking about in this channel for so long, the mirror work with your clothes on. And now very specifically around your body image. So maybe it's only looking at your arms uncovered. And then you work your way down. And if it's confronting, then be with those emotions. What's behind that? Why is there difficulty accepting how you look like? Because how you look like is perfect in this moment. And if you want to change it, then you can change it. But that doesn't mean that you don't accept what is. Okay, you can change it. You can change your body. But you won't change it unless you accept it first. Because then you become happy with everything that is, including your body. And it's like when you walk around the world and you get triggered by someone, they're not doing something to you. They're just a mirror, a gift to you, like, hey, this is still something inside you that you can work on, that you can release. That's what the mirror does to you as well. That's what the mirror did for me, for my body image. Oh, Emmanuel, here, you still have something around your body. You don't accept, no matter how you look like, you only accept the muscular you. What about skinny you? What about however you look like you? So when you can start to see that and become conscious and take more of a distance instead of looking like right in front of your face, you take more space and you can see this. Actually become in control. While you're accepting and releasing and letting go, you're still in control because you surrender and trust. So it's actually not about holding on tightly, but it's about releasing. So now I'm releasing the need to look a certain way. Yes, I'm working again to gaining more muscles and to looking how I was, but also, and actually most importantly, I'm working on accepting myself how I look like right now, even if I wished that I was different. I'm releasing that wishing by looking to myself and talking to myself that I'm beautiful, that I look perfect as I am, and just scanning and controlling my thoughts, because judgment can come in so easily and sneak in behind the back door, through the back door. And then it's your job to take control of who you let inside your house. Go unlock the back door, kick them out. Those thoughts are not yours anyway to begin with. Chances are very high that they're from your parents when you were 4 or 5. Oh, how do you look like now? Oh, what are you wearing? Oh, aren't you eating too much? All that kind of jazz. So those thoughts have been creeping into you through your back door, what's the word? I don't know, all the pieces and holes inside your house. Not through the front door. They're sneaky. They come in through all the creeps and cracks. So now it's your time to clean. Spring is approaching here in Belgium, so it's spring clean time. Clean out your house. Put a new lock on. But not to lock yourself in, but to lock those shitty thoughts out, because they're not yours. And then you can just leave your house when you want to. You actually never leave your house, because you take your house inside. You take your house with you on the inside. Your home is where your heart is, right? Like, you can just roam around the world while you're feeling at peace and at home within you. Because all those shitty thoughts, you can change them. Oh, how do you look like now? You observe the thought. When you look in the mirror and that thought comes up, and you change it. I'm actually starting to accept myself. I'm actually starting to love how I look like. In this moment, I look perfect. Try it out. Let yourself mourn. Let yourself go through the process and then pull yourself out. Don't get stuck into it. Don't get stuck in it. Empower yourself, because you look perfect exactly as you are. Every single moment, every single second. And if someone tries to convince you of the opposite, kick them out of your house. Because you're the creator. You own your house. You're the boss. Thanks so much for tuning in. Have an amazing day. We're going to soak up some sunshine. And remember that you are epic. Ciao, ciao.